Hello, and welcome back to the English Cast. I'm Ryan.
Hi, everyone. I'm Emma, and we're very happy to have you with us today.
So, Emma, is that your second cup of coffee this morning?
It is. I woke up really early today, so I definitely needed some extra energy.
Well, it is only 9 o'clock, and you have already finished 2 cups. That actually leads us perfectly into our topic for today.
That's a great connection. We use that word all the time.
We do. But listen to this sentence. I didn't finish my coffee already. Does that sound natural to you?
No, that sounds very strange. But I hear English learners say things exactly like that all the time.
This is exactly what we will fix today. We are going to talk about 3 very small words: still, yet, and already. They are essential for talking about time, but it is incredibly easy to mix them up,
It is easy to confuse them because they all talk about things happening now, or things we expect to happen.
right? We will build this up step by step. We are going to start with the most positive one, which is already. We use already when an action is completely finished, and it usually happens sooner than we expected.
For example, I say, I already ate breakfast.
Exactly. The action of eating is done. You're not hungry anymore. You checked it off your list.
At work, I might say, I already sent the email. The email is gone. The job is finished.
Notice how Emma is using this for positive statements. You did the action. If your friend asks you to clean the kitchen, you can give them good news.
I can smile and say, I already cleaned it.
It is a great word for giving people good news. Now, let us move to the second word, yet. This word has a very different feeling. Yet means we are waiting for something.
Yes, it means the action hasn't happened, but we fully expect it to happen soon.
Because the action hasn't happened, we use yet for negative sentences.
For example, I say, I haven't eaten breakfast yet.
Notice where Emma put the word. She put it at the very end of the sentence. That is the natural place for yet.
If I am at work, I say, I haven't sent the email yet. I am going to send it, but I need more time.
That is a perfect everyday example. We are waiting for the email. We also use yet to ask questions because we want to know if the waiting is over.
Like when you are waiting for a friend to get dressed. You ask, Are you ready yet?
Or if you are waiting for a package in the mail. Has the mail arrived yet?
It is just a simple way to check the status of something.
Exactly. So, already is for finished things, and yet is for waiting. Now we introduce the third word, still. We use still when a situation continues. It started in the past, and it has not changed.
If I look outside, I say, It is still raining. It rained an hour ago, and it is raining right now. Nothing changed.
The action is ongoing. And notice the position in the sentence. Still usually goes in the middle, right before the action.
If I am working late, I call my family and say, I am still working.
You expect it to be finished, but the situation continues.
Or if I have an old car, I can say, My car is still running beautifully. It is a continuing situation.
That makes sense. Now that we have the basic idea for all 3, we need to talk about a very common mistake. This happens when learners try to mix these words together. Emma, pretend you are a learner. You want to tell me that you did not buy movie tickets.
A learner might say, I didn't buy the tickets already.
I hear that exact mistake a lot. It happens because a learner knows they need a time word and they just grab already. But why does that sound wrong, Emma?
Because already means the action is finished. But saying I didn't buy is a negative. It means the action is not finished. They don't match.
Exactly. You cannot use a finished word with an unfinished action. So, to correct this, we just need to use our waiting word.
The correct sentence is I haven't bought the tickets yet.
Yes. Yet belongs with the negative. Never say, didn't do it already. Always say, haven't done it yet.
What about asking questions? Sometimes a student will ask, did you finish the test still?
That is another great example of a mix-up. Still is for an ongoing action, but finishing a test is a final moment. So the question should be, have you finished the test yet?
We are waiting for the test to finish, so we use yet. That is a very clear way to fix it.
Let us look at how native speakers use these words in a more advanced way. We do not just use them for time. We actually use them to show emotion.
Oh, that is true. We use already to show surprise.
Right. Imagine you look at the clock. You feel like you just started working, but you see that it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
I would look at the clock and say, is it 5 o'clock already?
You use already in a question because you are shocked. The time moved much faster than you expected.
If my friend finishes a big book in one day, I say, did you finish that book already? I am very surprised.
It is a great way to show that you are impressed. Now, we can also use still to show emotion. We use it to show frustration or impatience.
This happens when we combine still with a negative sentence.
Yes. Imagine you lost your car keys. You've been looking for them for a full hour. You're getting angry.
I would say, I still haven't found my keys.
You expect the situation to be over. You expect to have your keys, but the situation continues and you are frustrated.
If I am waiting for a bus in the cold, I say, the bus still isn't here.
That is much stronger than saying, the bus isn't here yet. Saying yet is just a fact. Saying still isn't here shows that you are annoyed.
That is a really interesting way to think about it. Yet is patient, but still is impatient.
That is a perfect summary of the emotion. Let us compare two questions directly so listeners can really feel the difference between still and yet.
Okay, let's use eating dinner as the example.
The first question is, are you still eating?
The second question is, have you finished eating yet?
They both ask about the exact same dinner, but the focus is different. When I ask, are you still eating? I am focusing on the action continuing. I see you with food in your mouth.
But when I ask, have you finished eating yet? I am waiting for the end. I want to clear the table.
Exactly. It just changes the focus of the conversation. Let us put all of this together in some real-life scenarios. Hearing them in a natural dialogue helps a lot. Let's imagine we are packing our bags for a vacation.
Okay, I will start. Have you packed your suitcase yet?
I already packed my clothes, but I am still looking for my passport.
Well, you need to hurry. The taxi is already outside.
Notice how smoothly that flows. Emma asked, have you packed yet? She's waiting for me to finish.
And you said, I already packed my clothes. That part is finished early.
But then I said, I am still looking for my passport. The action of searching continues.
And finally, I said, the taxi is already outside. I used it to show surprise because the taxi arrived earlier than we expected.
Let us do one more scenario. Imagine we are at the office trying to make plans for lunch.
Do you want to go to the sandwich shop down the street?
I already ate a sandwich yesterday. I want something different. Have you tried the new pizza place yet?
No, I haven't been there yet. But honestly, I am still full from breakfast.
You are still full? It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon already.
That is a very realistic office conversation.
It really is. I started by saying, I already ate a sandwich. The action is done, so I don't want to do it again.
Then you asked, have you tried the new pizza place yet? You are checking if I have done this new action.
You answered, I haven't been there yet, which is the perfect negative response. But then you added, I am still full.
My feeling of a full stomach continues from the morning. It hasn't changed.
And I ended by mixing surprise and continuing action. You are still full? It is 1 o'clock already.
Using them together like that sounds completely natural. It makes your English sound very fluid.
It does. Let's do a clean, simple summary of everything we covered today. This will help you remember exactly which word to choose.
First, use already for things that are completely finished. Usually, they finished sooner than expected. I already paid the bill.
Second, use yet when you are waiting for something to happen. Put it at the very end of your sentence. I haven't paid the bill yet.
Third, use still for a situation that continues and has not changed. I am still waiting for the bill.
And finally, remember that you can use already for surprise, and you can use still with a negative sentence to show frustration. I still haven't received the bill.
If you practice these small differences, your stories will be so much clearer.
They absolutely will. Just listen for these words when you watch movies or talk to friends, and you will start to feel the natural rhythm. All right, that brings us to the end of today's episode. We hope this conversation helped make English feel clearer and more natural for you in everyday situations.
Remember, progress comes from small daily practice.
If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the English Cast so you don't miss the next one.
And as always, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep connecting. Thanks for spending your time with us. We'll see you in the next episode.